Hey everybody, Lego Master here, and today I'm going to give you a set review on the LEGO Super Mario Bowser's Airship, so let's get started. This set does not include Mario, as he only comes in the starter set. For our characters, we have a Goomba, and he's got one foot moving forward, which they introduced in this wave, Wave 3. And they used it in the Blue Toad from Reznor Knockdown, the Goomba here, and Bone Goomba in the Luigi starter set. And this Goomba also has a new face print and a pirate hat since he's piloting Bowser's Airship. We also have a Rocky Wrench, which is so far exclusive to this set, and he has the classic Rocky Wrench function, which I'll show you in a minute. And finally, this set made the debut of Maggie Koopa, but since then, he's come in one other set, and that is the Cat, Peach, and Frozen Tower from Wave 5. Alright, now let's see what Luigi does with these enemies. So, if you knock the pirate hat off of the Goomba, he's just a one-stomp Goomba. With the Rocky Wrench, you flip him onto his side, and then he takes 3 stomps to defeat. And finally, Maggie Koopa. It's on the underside of him, so it's harder to get to. But it's 4 stomps for him. We also have 2 2x6 connectors in brown, and a cannon pipe to start the level. So if you put Luigi in it, and then you blast him off, he has 90 seconds in the level. It also plays the Bowser's Airship music, instead of the regular Mario music. We also have Maggie Koopa's broom, which becomes important when defeating the airship itself, which I'll show you in a second. But you can knock Maggie Koopa off of the broom, and the broom has a little floating thing that's easy to detach that you don't need when you're playing in the airship. And then you can fly the broom around. Alright, now let's get on to the airship itself, and this thing is a masterpiece. So, this thing is good for any way you want to use it, display or play. You got 2 of these holding it together, and you can easily take those off, and then the whole thing folds out so nicely, just like that, opening up the play possibility. Alright, so now you can put the broom over here, and Maggie Koopa on top of that. You can put the Rocky Wrench behind the steering wheel, and the Goomba just anywhere. Alright, so the airship's got to be destroyed, and there are 3 places to do that in. And in the level, it gets more stomps and more stomps the further you go, so that the first one is just 8 stomps to defeat, and the last one ends up being 16. So, I'm going to start over here at the base of the ship and show you this one. So, if you press this down, that mast comes off, and it reveals an action tile under here, which is 8 stomps, because it's the first thing you did. Alright, so the next part of the airship is a little bit of puzzle solving. So first you take out Maggie Koopa, and then you can ride on his broom, and hit that target. And once you hit the target, that mecha hand over here falls off. And once it falls off, it reveals that there is an action tile underneath it. And of course, since I did that one second, it's 12 stomps. So it just got a little bit harder. And now we come to the back of the airship. So, I'm actually going to start out by destroying the rest of the Bowser part of the airship by going over here to the very back and looking at this head. Now, there are two heads. The first one is bigger and purely for display, and it looks awesome. It really does. But the second one, while it looks cool, there is actually a play purpose behind it as well. So if you press that down, then it reveals the third action tile. And there was our 16 stomps. And Bowser's airship just got destroyed. But that's not the end, because now that reveals one more play purpose. Alright, first I'm going to be putting this back together. Putting the mecha hand back on and moving that down here. And I'm showing you at the same time how to put this all back together and compact it up again. So once you have that, then you can just very easily close that side and that side, and you have that compact airship again. And then you can put these two plates back on to secure it together, and there you go, you have the completed airship once more. Alright, the airship's all put back together, and now Luigi has one more thing to do. Alright, so you see that POW block there? All Luigi has to do is press it, and suddenly this rocky wrench comes flying out. So, knock it onto its side, and 3 stomps later, there's this little compartment that's open. And if Luigi goes into it, there's an action tile there, and a steering wheel pops up, and suddenly he's driving the airship. Well, normally I show you me playing the level as it's all put together, but this time the whole Bowser's airship is kind of different from the others. The whole thing, to play with it, is all put together. So I just played it for you all put together, and it even does the 8, 12, 16 stomp variations even when you're not playing the level. So that's about it for this set. It's a really cool set. It was the biggest until Peach's Castle came in and kicked it out of biggest Mario set. So now it's the second biggest, but it is an awesome set. It's one of my favorites. Definitely in my top 5 favorite Mario sets that they have. It's a lot of fun to play with. It's actually a good display set, and most of the Mario sets are purely for play with the electronic Mario and Luigi. This one is one of the few that I can say actually looks great anywhere, and it's a lot of fun to play with. And this is one of those sets that is the perfect combination of both of those things. And that's all for this set review. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.